Have you ever wondered what would happen if a historic palace turned into a purrs for prowling paws? Imagine the fluffy tails and whiskered faces claiming royal thrones. Keep your claws curled, because today we're bringing you tales from a palace that's gone to the cats, plus a look at how a community rallied when a local Celebri cat went missing. You'll also discover a unique program in Bogota where sneezes lead to snuggles, and a town that's taken a fresh perspective on life with pets.
This is Feline News from around the world. Reporting from the Cat Gizmo studios in Washington, D.C., here is Anchorman, Chester Meowster.
In a tale that seems almost too perfect to be true, the National Palace of Mexico has become the ultimate cat kingdom, where 19 feral felines have been granted the royal decree to roam its opulent gardens and historic halls. This isn't your standard tale of alley cats. These whiskered wanderers have been prowling through palace gardens, stealthily stalking pigeons, and making the most adorable, unscheduled appearances on televised press briefings. Imagine strolling through the grandeur of one of Mexico's most iconic buildings, only to be greeted at the door by a charming furball, or catching a glimpse of one taking a sneaky lick of ice cream from an unsuspecting staff member's dessert. These feline residents aren't just passing through, they've been living it up, with full access to every corner of the palace, from interrupting meetings to photobombing interviews, much to the delight or dismay of those around. The palace's veterinarian, Jesus Arias, often finds himself accompanied by a parade of purring pals, a testament to the cat's integral presence within the palace's daily life. But here's the twist in the tale. These palace prowlers have officially made history. Under the government of President Andrés Manuel López Obrador, these cats have been declared living fixed assets, a title that's usually reserved for things like buildings and furniture. This groundbreaking designation not only recognizes them as symbols of the national palace, but also ensures they'll be provided with food and care for the rest of their meow-jical lives, safeguarded by the nation's treasury. Adriana Castillo Roman, who oversees the National Palace and Cultural Heritage Conservancy, couldn't imagine the palace without these feline fixtures. They're not just pets, they're a living, breathing part of the palace's heritage and allure, blending seamlessly with the historical and cultural tapestry of the place. They're not just any cats, they're furry royals with a license to purr, making their mark in history one paw at a time. In a fur-raising turn of events in Bogota, Colombia, Sanofi, known for sneeze and sniffle solutions, has positively outdone themselves by hosting a press conference that had everyone purring with excitement. The stars of the show? Not your usual two-legged speakers, but a clouder of the most charming, whisker-twitching hosts you could imagine. Cats. Yes, you read that right. These furry celebrities were there to shed light and fur on Sanofi's latest initiative, Adopt Your Allergies, aimed at helping humans overcome their sneezy barriers to cat companionship through responsible adoption. Picture this, about 30 felines strutting their stuff, flaunting their sleek coats, and casting hypnotic gazes at the attendees, all in the name of promoting adoptions for spayed cats. Why spayed, you ask? Well, it turns out that spaying these purbalds significantly reduces the production of FeL-D1, a protein that turns sensitive humans into sneezing messes, by 90% to be precise. That's right, folks. Getting snipped means these cats won't leave your tissues in a twist. And if that wasn't enough to tug at your heartstrings, Sanofi and the Adopt a No Compress Foundation unveiled their House of Adoption of Impossible Loves. It's not your average cat cafe or shelter. It's a dream come true for those yearning to hear the pitter-patter of tiny paws in their homes, but thought it was just a sneeze-triggering fantasy. This initiative had attendees lining up, with over 300 requests for adoptions by the end of the event. People were literally clamoring to take home a feline friend who wouldn't make their eyes water. This tale isn't just about giving homes to deserving kitties. It's a testament to Sanofi's dedication to blending social commitment with scientific savvy. Through the Adopt Your Allergies campaign, they're not just clearing sinuses. They're making dreams come true for cat lovers and felines alike. In a world where a simple meow can mean so much, this story is a perfect blend of heart, science, and a little bit of magic. So, to all the allergy sufferers out there, it seems there's now a way to have your cat and cuddle it too. In the picturesque city of Waconia, Minnesota, where the shores of Lake Waconia glisten under the sun, and locals enjoy serene walks with their furry friends, a new tale unfolds. While dogs have long been the poster pets for leashed walks in public spaces, a recent twist in the city's ordinances has the town's feline residents meowing in disbelief. Yes, dear viewers, the days of free-roaming whisker patrols are coming to a close, as Waconia decides that what's good for the dog is good for the cat. Now hold on to your tails, I can hear our feline audience hiss, since when do we follow the same rules as dogs? Well, according to Waconia's City Council, that day is upon us. In a move that has some cats arching their backs and others purring with approval, the city has decided to amend its pet ordinances to include our independent, often aloof, but always cherished cat companions. Starting next week, cats in Waconia will need to be leashed when venturing outside their kingdom. Property. But wait, there's more. Beyond the leash, these four-legged aristocrats will also need to sport some form of identification, like a collar or microchip. And yes, cat parents, just like those with canine kids, you'll be expected to clean up any presents your cat might leave behind in parks or neighbors' yards. City officials, like Shane Feinerman, Waconia's city administrator, purport that this change is simply common sense, aimed at ensuring all pets, regardless of their inclination to chase mice or fetch balls, are kept safe and don't become a nuisance to others. They believe it's about responsible pet ownership, responding to concerns from the community about cats exploring far beyond their 9 lives. However, not everyone's tail is wagging with joy. Alley Cat Allies, a feline-focused nonprofit, unsheathed its claws in a letter to the council. They argue that cats and dogs are as different as, well, cats and dogs. They believe such laws are like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole, ineffective, unenforceable, and a threat to the well-being of community cats and the humans who care for them. So, as the city of Waconia prepares to enforce these new guidelines, one thing is clear. It's not just the dogs who will need to learn new tricks. Cat owners and their whiskered wards are now part of a broader conversation about what it means to live harmoniously in a community that values both its 2-legged and 4-legged residents. In the quaint town of Clovis, California, a vibrant ginger feline named Cheeto has become the darling of the local market scene. Known for his playful antics and charming attire, Cheeto is not just any cat, he's a whisked celebrity, often seen sporting a tux on special occasions and ruling with a soft paw. His purr, a calming force, has earned him the affectionate title of the neighborhood's unofficial mayor. Each day, like clockwork, Cheeto made his grand rounds, starting at the Shop and Go, where he playfully interrupted Carrie Common's morning routines. Not a day goes by he wasn't here at 5 o'clock in the morning, Carrie remembers fondly. After his morning duties, Cheeto would visit Corky's Cut's 4 kids, becoming a beloved fixture, often found napping on the counters, much to the delight of the children. However, the usual joy and bustle of Fowler and Knees Corners have abruptly ceased. Cheeto, the heart and soul of these gatherings, has vanished without a trace for nearly a week. The discovery of his collar and AirTag, abandoned without any sign of Cheeto himself, has sparked fears of foul play among the community. Cheeto is no stranger to adventure, having been catnapped twice before. In both instances, his faithful human companions successfully tracked him down thanks to his AirTag. This time, the lack of any clues but his collar and AirTag raises concerns and suspicions. The community clings to hope, pondering the possibility of a simple misunderstanding and praying for his safe return. A reward of $400 has been set for Cheeto's return, not just for the sake of bringing back a lost pet, but for restoring a local legend to his rightful place among his adoring public. Residents and visitors of Clovis are urged to keep a vigilant watch for the beloved orange tabby, hoping for his grand re-entrance to the Clovis life he once brightened, especially back at the Shop and Go parking lot where his public eagerly awaits. Now, imagine your own kitty in such thrilling escapades. What tales could they tell? Could your cat be the next whisker-twitching monarch of the neighborhood grocery? And if there's a local rescue group or adoption center that holds a special place in your heart, let's give them a shout-out in the comments. It's a fantastic way to support our furry companions in need. I want to hear your thoughts on what stories you would like to see me cover next. So please reach out using the comments below. Hit that subscribe button to join our community of cat enthusiasts. By subscribing, you're not just following, you're becoming part of a passionate group dedicated to uncovering and celebrating the fascinating world of cats. Stay tuned and keep those whiskers wiggling for more meow marvelous stories coming your way.